Now that's what you call an entrance. Well, welcome. My name is Amy Prock, and I am the proud Chief of Police of the Myrtle Beach Police Department. I'm going to ask if you would stand for just a minute as we turn and face behind me our flag and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. That is how we start our ceremonies here, with an entrance. And you may be seated. Absolutely. Thank you. With an entrance, and I can't thank our Coastal Carolina Shields, pipes, and drums for everything that they do for us and just supporting our department. That is such a way to bring it in, to remember not only our team, but to definitely show how our nation needs to be remembered. I want to start off by again saying welcome. I am excited to be here on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Good afternoon to our family, to our friends, and our team members, and also just to say thank you for being here. It is a day to celebrate. It is a day to celebrate and to honor you and to honor those next to me, our partners and our team members. There is a wonderful reason to be here today, not only because of the hard work of those who will be sworn in today, but because of the steps that were taken to get us all here. While we remember our Maker who got us here, there are many moments and many people who helped us take those steps. And those, to me, are extremely important for us to remember. I want to take a moment and talk about those steps and why we need to remember all those moments and all of those people. Because many of those people are sitting in this room today with us. Let's first talk about the first steps, the moments in our career, or maybe not even our career, maybe in our educational path, that you should never forget that led you to this very moment. You first need to remember every day why you chose to put on the badge that you're going to be pinned today with, the moment you decided, the reason you decided. I don't need to tell you, but I am. I have the tendency to do that a lot, as my team members will tell you. There are many reasons why someone chooses to pursue a career in law enforcement. But by far, the one that I hear the most is we want to make a difference. We want to make a difference in our community. We want to make a difference in this world. We just want to make a difference. It is a noble desire, but it comes with a great risk, because there are people in this world who wish to cause us harm and cause others harm. I have said this many times before. I've sat in this very room, I've sat at this very podium, and I have said this before. It is the job of a law enforcement officer to stand in the way and defend those who are in need. When officers take the oath that you will hear today, the oath of honor, they affirm their willingness to put their own well-being at risk to protect their community. We are here so everyone can feel safe. Safe in their homes, their businesses, and public spaces. Our mere presence in our communities has a great impact. But for many officers, that is not enough. And I have no doubt with this team, because of their training and the partnerships that they have made so far, it will not be enough for them either. They strive to make larger contributions to serve a greater purpose, to make a bigger difference. These are other moments in your career that you will find in your next steps. The drug bust that turned a community around, SWAT arrest for a wanted person, the homicide investigation that finally got solved, The suicide negotiation that turned a family around, the child drowning rescue, the missing person located, the connection with the child that continues to run away, the field trainer who changes the path of a new recruit when he is ready to give up, the team leader who builds, who gives the motivational mindset. Just to name a few that we have established over the years. Making change, being difference makers in this moment that you choose to do when you take this oath is what your next steps will be. So let's talk about that second step, the people in our lives. First and foremost, our family and friends. Backing the blue is an understatement when you are related to our team members. Support can be in many fashions, like literally, sometimes wearing our t-shirts. A listening ear, a pat on the back, a hug, a day out where we don't talk about anything related to police, which sometimes for us can be different and difficult. Next, you have those who have led us. Those individuals who've held the line, held us up, gave us that much-needed talking to when we couldn't see through our frustrations of training or other things. The team member who took the shift when we had a sick child or sergeant who believed in us. Those are the ones who paved the path, and those are the ones you will need to look to. You have worked hard. You are devoting your time to our community. The world we live in may be one of uncertainty, but you have decided and you have taken the steps to build a solid platform today and tomorrow and the next day. This will continue to impact the lives of those you serve and those you serve with. So today I ask you to trust in your team, trust in your God, trust in yourself, trust in your training, and continue to work hard. Congratulations and well done. Okay, like I said, just a few words. I know none of my team members believed me when I said that, but I wanted to make sure that you all heard that because it is important for us to have expectations. One of those expectations you will hear today, or you're going to hear your expectations through our oath of honor and our oath of office. And that is what you need to remember. So with that, we're going to start off with our oath of office. What I need you to do is, if you choose to, put your hand on your Bible and raise your right hand. And repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Nathan,
do solemnly swear or affirm
that
that I am duly qualified
I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution of this state
according to the Constitution of this state,
to exercise the duties of
to exercise the duties of
the position of which I have been appointed
the position of which I have been appointed
as an officer,
as an officer,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
discharge the duties of
discharge the duties of
to preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend the state constitution
state constitution,
and the Constitution of the United States.
and the Constitution of the United States.
So help me, God,
So help me God,
I do so affirm.
I do so affirm.
I further solemnly swear or affirm that during my term as an officer
During my term as an officer
for the city of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina,
for the city of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina,
I will study the acts,
I will study the acts,
laws,
laws,
statutes,
statutes,
and ordinances
and ordinances
prescribing my duties.
prescribing my duties.
I will be alert
I will be
and attentive to enforce all the criminal acts, laws, statutes, and ordinances of the state, the county, and the city of Myrtle Beach, and to detect and to bring to justice every violator of them. That I will conduct myself at all times with due consideration to all persons and will not be influenced in any matter on account of personal bias or prejudice. So help me God, I do so affirm. Congratulations. So as you can tell, the oath of office is not only a lot to say, but it is a commitment. It is a commitment to our state. It is a commitment to our community. It is a commitment to our badge and to ourselves. So before we move on to our oath of honor, I'm going to ask each one of our team members, and I know this is something they will get used to. They will get used to it at this very moment, and they will get used to it throughout their career, as long as I am chief of police. I'm going to ask each one of them to say who they are, where they are from, and why they decided to be a police officer. And we'll start over here. Oh, yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Blake Nathan. I'm originally from Marion, South Carolina, but from Ohio. I became a police officer because I feel like I have a duty to serve the community that I live in, and I always grew up in a family that felt the same need. I'm Ross. The reason why I joined law enforcement is because I want to be a great role model for my family and serve the community.
My name is Patrick Smith. I wanted to be a police officer because coming from a military background, I wanted to be able to protect the nation, and I want to be able to protect the community of the city of Myrtle Beach.
Well said by all. Let's give them a well-rounded round of applause. Thank you. So next we're doing the oath of honor. You can see some movement in the back because our team members know that during our oath of honor, our entire team takes our oath of honor together. We take the oath of honor together because this is a commitment to our community. Every time we get promoted, whether it is to when we get sworn in or whether it is promotion to another rank, we take this oath of honor. So I'm going to ask all of our team members who are here to come in and stand next to, stand behind, stand with, because we take our oath together here at the City of Myrtle Beach Police Department. For those of you watching online, this is just a snapshot of our team today who could be here to witness our teams getting sworn in. But I'm telling you, those that are not here are certainly supportive of our team. So those who are working are on the road today. But we are excited to be able to swear our new team members in. But as I said, we take it together every time. All right, MBPD. Repeat after me. This is your oath of honor. On my honor, I state your name. On my honor, I will never betray my badge. Will never betray my badge. My integrity. My integrity. My character. My character. Or the public trust. Or the public trust. I will always have the courage. I will always have the courage. To hold myself and others. To hold myself and others. Accountable for our actions. Accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution. I will always uphold the Constitution. And the community I serve. And the community I serve. Well done. Thank you, team. So if you have not been to a ceremony where we have had the opportunity to not only swear in, but also provide badges, this is an exciting part. I want to make sure that our families understand that you are here to take pictures and enjoy this, so please do. At this time, I'm going to ask Austin Durham to come up so I can present him his badge. He's also receiving his military pin from the U.S. Army. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your hard work. Your mother's coming up to pin you today. Your hard work. Congratulations. We're going to do this real quick. Sorry. Let's do this. Congratulations. All right. And Tyson Lurie, and his father will be pinning him. He also is receiving military pin. Thank you for your service. Congratulations. I'm just going to run this around right here. Kaylee. All right. Blake Nathan. This way. Come on up. Yes, sir. Sorry. Yeah, you got it. Putting it on a couple times on. Andre Ross. But you already have your other badge on. and Patrick Smits. So one of the things I love about this day is an opportunity for us to learn not only about our team and those who are getting sworn in, but also about our families. And as you can see, there's a lot of support here for our new team members. So we want to give not only those team members a round of applause, but also these officers support who are the family members. So let's do that one more time. Before we go into the next part of our program, I just want to take an opportunity. If you don't already know this, we have a significant training unit that works really hard to make sure our team members are prepared before they go to the academy. One member is here today, and I am not going to ask her to come down. She's shaking her head right now. Brooke Waite is at the back of the room. Captain Cook is at the back of the room as well. They do a really good job of making sure team members are prepared. When we are very fortunate, for instance, we have team members that were already prepared because, for instance, like Callie was already a Class 3 officer and gave a lot of hard work prior to and understood what was expected from training and helped a lot of her other team members. But they also had an opportunity to work in our detention center. So I know that if, and I didn't see Sergeant Phillips here, but if Sergeant Phillips was in the room, she would be saying how ecstatic she was for the assistance that they gave in the detention center as well as they were preparing. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for your hard work prior to leaving and all of your hard work prior to going to the academy and other positions. So what a great class and what a focus for all our team as you take your next steps. So congratulations again, and one more round of applause for our new police officers and detention officer. So moving on to the next part of our program, and I'm going to ask our team members to stay up here because one thing that I love about this opportunity is for you to hear what you can be involved in. And you're probably asking, okay, what does that mean? Well, we are fortunate in this line of work, as in many other lines of work when it comes to law enforcement and public safety, to recognize for service. What that means is when we are involved in different types of incidents, we want to recognize the service that our officers give. Well, I have 3 officers that are here with us today. I'm going to ask them to come down here. Patrick Ortiz, Asa Nichols, and Frank Canzone come down here because I want to talk to them a little bit about and recognize them for their hard work in an incident that happened back in June. You're probably saying back in June, so you're just now recognizing them because it's November 14th. Yes, well, one thing that you also need to know is these gentlemen are night shift officers, and it's very hard to get all of them together at the same time. So that's why we're here today. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this incident, and then I'm going to present them their awards, and I'm going to ask AC Smith to come up here with me and help present these awards. In recognition of services rendered, on June 13th, 2025, officers responded to 916 North Ocean Boulevard in what was originally dispatched as a trespassing call. Upon arrival, officers located a male on the 3rd-story roof mere feet from the edge. PFC Canzone was able to get the subject to come over to him and safely detained him. Officers quickly recognized the male was having a mental health episode and intended to jump. officers were able to establish a rapport, and male voluntarily agreed to go into the hospital for further assessment and treatment, saving this individual's life. As I said, although this was presented today, the 14th day of November, 2025, the reason why I want to ensure that you understand this, and what this award is from, is the Police Chiefs Association, and it's signed by the director, who is J.J. Jones. As many of you know, mental health is something that is pretty significant throughout our nation, and is significant here in Myrtle Beach. These officers took the time to not only stop what was happening, but also had the clarity to understand that they had to move quickly and work together to be able to ensure the safety of this individual, and that's exactly what they did. So I'm going to ask you to give them a round of applause. So as I said, this is a certificate of recognition. It's from the Police Chiefs Association. So I'm going to ask Patrolman First Class Officer Frank Canzone to come up first. We're going to have to go over there. I'm sorry. I know better. And this is for PFC Asa Nichols. And last is PFC. So just closing out our ceremony today, so you see one, how it starts, and then next steps. And I can't thank you enough for being here to be a part of this. Thank you for your support. As I said earlier, it is very difficult, and this profession is very difficult, but makes it so much easier when you have the support of your family and friends. So thank you so much for being here. And thank you to each and every one of you for your hard work. Congratulations. Enjoy tonight, because it's going to be a long road ahead of you, but it's going to be a wonderful ride, I can tell you that. Congratulations.